Well, it is your money, and that's why state lawmakers want to hear your voice when making big decisions in Juneau. KTVA's Joe V. Hill is there and explains how to make sure you are heard, beginning with sending emails to lawmakers.
A little mood music helps Anchorage Senator L.V. Gray Jackson plow through a pile of emails.
I like smooth jazz. That's like my favorite.
Now, we've been told a few ways that may help your email get noticed by your legislator quicker. But there's really nothing extra you can do when it comes to Senator Gray Jackson.
I respond to everybody and in a timely manner.
We recently picked the brains of some press officials in Juneau on the best ways to connect with lawmakers. When it comes to emails, some say keep it short if you can. Senator Gray Jackson may not have time to read everything in a long email.
But I read enough so I have an understanding of what the concern is. And if it's a short email, I read the whole email.
And the senator says she'll gladly accept a phone call if someone has more to say.
If you want to talk to me, I'm always available to talk to you, always.
Now, press folks say a lawmaker may respond quicker to an urgent need, such as someone having trouble with a department or a health and safety issue. Things you may want to include in a subject line so legislators see it right away. And probably the biggest thing we heard from press officials, when you send an email, mark it as constituent, saying those may go to the top of the email pile because that is the priority for lawmakers, including Senator L.V. Gray Jackson.
So what if you live hundreds of miles away from Juneau and want to speak during committee meetings? More useful tips from Joe are coming up, including how to stay on top of the fast-moving legislative action with your cell phone.
You're watching the KTVA 11 News at 10.
The state says it has worked hard to make sure you know what's happening in Juneau. KTVA's Joe V. Hill continues his report with how to speak in front of a legislative committee when you don't live close to Juneau.
When it's time to testify, typically you would come up to this table. Please speak into the microphone, very important.
If you have something to say to lawmakers but can't be in Juneau, longtime Anchorage Regional LIO Officer Mike Warrenda will help bring Juneau to you.
It's really a great pleasure to serve the people like that, to give people a way to shrink the distances of our state and give them an opportunity to get their opinion out there.
The process is easy. You sign in and then wait for your name to be called.
If I were chairing the committee, I'd be saying, I'm going to the Anchorage LIO now, and here's John Smith. John, please give us your testimony.
Then speak directly over the phone to lawmakers as you watch their meeting live. And it's not just Anchorage. People can speak from LIOs all over Alaska, from Utqiagvik, Kotzebue, and Nome, to Dillingham, Kodiak, Homer, and Seward, from the Mat-Su, Valdez, Wrangell, and many other locations. Senator Kathy Giessel showed us other helpful ways to not only speak, but track bills that interest you. On the homepage of akleg.gov, click Bills and Laws. Go to Tools. There you will see Bill Tracking Management System. You can easily create an account, and then all you have to do is type in a bill you want to track.
And actually get a notice when the bill is being heard.
You can also hit the Live Now tab to live stream meetings and see upcoming meetings. And it's easy to find your legislator by clicking on the Senate and House tabs, which gives you contact information on each member. Just a couple ways the state is helping you stay connected to Juneau from north to south, east, and west. Joe V. Hill, KTVA 11 News.
And we have a lot more information in our story at ktva.com, information we hope will empower you to stay informed and involved. And that brings us to our question, which issue are you most likely to contact your legislator about? We'll check in with the final results after the break. The majority of you say crime, 35%, followed by impeachment, 34%, and your PFDs, 23%. You can vote over the next few moments. And we'll take a look at The results of our question, what issue is most likely to have you contact your representative? And the majority of you said throughout the show, your PFD. It's definitely a hot button issue already being talked about in the legislature. And Joe Vigil has a story up at ktva.com, the best ways for you to contact your lawmaker for them to get back to you. Let's talk about that forecast.